Top 10 famous pastors in Africa. Number 10. Apostle Joshua Selman. Apostle Joshua Selman is a Nigerian gospel minister, conference speaker, and tele-evangelist. He is the founder and senior pastor of the Eternity Network International, which has a program, Koinonia, a gospel fellowship held weekly in Zaria and Abuja, Nigeria. Born in 1980, Apostle Selman is originally from Plateau State. He grew up in a Christian family and developed a passion for spiritual matters from an early age. He attended Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, where he earned a bachelor's degree in biological sciences. Without a doubt, he is one of the famous pastors in Africa in recent times. While his rise to fame might appear sudden to some people, Apostle Selman was involved in ministry for many years before his recent fame. Many people are drawn to Apostle Joshua Selman's charismatic and anointed style of preaching and teaching. His ability to convey spiritual messages in a powerful and compelling manner has garnered him a large following. Apostle Joshua Selman is known for his prophetic ministry, where he provides insight into the future and speaks into the lives of his followers. This prophetic aspect of his ministry has attracted people seeking spiritual guidance and direction. He is recognized for delivering deep and insightful teachings on various aspects of Christianity, theology, and spirituality. His messages often delve into the mysteries of the Bible, attracting those who desire a deeper understanding of their faith. Number 9. Pastor Alph Lukau. Known as the Apostle of Faith, Alph Lukau, a South African, is a renowned author and power tele-evangelist with hundreds of thousands of followers both in South Africa and all over the world. He is the senior pastor and general overseer of the Hallelujah Ministries International, which he has founded in February 2002 in Johannesburg, South Africa. He also owns a television channel called AMI TV that broadcasts via satellite all over Africa and Southern Europe. Pastor Alph Lukau gained fame and notoriety through his dynamic and charismatic style of preaching. He is a skilled orator who can captivate and inspire his audience through his sermons and teachings. Lukau has gained attention for his miracles. These alleged miracles have included healing the sick, raising the dead, and other extraordinary acts. Such events have garnered media attention and controversy. Lukau and his church have actively used social media and other forms of media to promote their activities and teachings. This has helped them reach a wider audience and gain prominence. Pastor Lukau and his church have been involved in various controversies, including claims of fraudulent activities and miracle hoaxes. These controversies have brought them even more attention, both positive and negative. Number 8. Archbishop Nicholas Duncan-Williams. Nicholas Duncan-Williams is a Ghanaian charismatic pioneer, the presiding Archbishop and General Overseer of the Action Chapel International (ACI) ministry, headquartered in Accra, Ghana. He is the founder of the charismatic movement, which started 20 years ago in Ghana and other parts of West Africa. He was the first non-American to lead the prayer for the United States President-elect and Vice President-elect ahead of the inauguration. In 2017, Duncan-Williams was named by the New African magazine as one of the 100 most influential Africans. Duncan-Williams is the founder of Dominion University, based in Ghana, which aims to train a new generation in excellence and ethical leadership for ministry, government, and business. Archbishop Duncan-Williams is often recognized as one of the key figures in the spread of the charismatic and Pentecostal movements in Africa. His ministry emphasizes the gift of the Holy Spirit, including speaking in tongues, healing, and prophecy, which have resonated with many in the region. He is known for his dynamic and passionate preaching style, which has attracted a large and dedicated following. His sermons often focus on spiritual warfare, prayer, and empowerment, and they have resonated with many who seek spiritual guidance and personal transformation. His personal journey, including overcoming personal challenges and adversity, has also contributed to his fame. His life story and testimony have resonated with many people who look up to him as a source of inspiration. Number 7. Prophet Ubert Angel. Ubert Angel, born Ubert Modzenier on September 6, 1978, is a British Zimbabwean businessman and a popular tele-evangelist. He is the founder of Spirit Embassy, a Pentecostal ministry in the United Kingdom. Prophet Ubert is also the presidential envoy and ambassador at large for the country of Zimbabwe to Europe and the Americas. Described as a young, charismatic prophet, Angel travels by helicopter to preach the message that God wants his flock to be rich as he is. Prophet Angel has been implicated in fraud, money laundering, and racketeering after undercover journalists filmed him arranging to smuggle gold and cash using his diplomatic passport. His name appears on a U.S. Department of Justice list along with 9,612 other people who paid for fake degrees. Ubert Angel is known for his charismatic and dynamic style of preaching. He has a way of engaging his audience and delivering his message in a manner that resonates with many people. He is a proponent of the prosperity gospel, which teaches that faith, positive confession, and financial giving can lead to financial and material blessings. It is noteworthy that some of Prophet Angel's methods have been a subject of controversy, notable among them being miracle money, in which he allegedly prays and money drops into people's pockets. Nevertheless, his influence and large media following have made him one of the famous pastors in Africa. Number 6. Pastor Ray McCauley. Ray McCauley is a prominent South African religious leader, former senior pastor of Rhema Bible Church, president of the International Federation of Christian Churches, IFCC, co-chair of the National Interfaith Council of South Africa, NICSA, author and former bodybuilder champion. Pastor McCauley founded Rhema Bible Church in Johannesburg, South Africa in 1979. This church has grown to become one of the largest and most influential charismatic churches in the country. McCauley's leadership within the Rhema Bible Church and his involvement in various religious and interfaith organizations have contributed to his prominence. He has played a key role in fostering dialogue and cooperation among different religious groups in South Africa. He has also been a voice for social justice, reconciliation, and has advised various South African governments on policy matters. His involvement in these areas has made him a prominent figure not only within the church but in the broader South African society. Pastor McCauley has written books and is a public speaker addressing topics related to faith, leadership, and personal development. His writing and speaking engagements have further contributed to his recognition. Number 5. Pastor William Kumuyi. Pastor William Folorunshor Kumuyi is a Nigerian pastor, founder, and general superintendent of the Deeper Christian Life Ministry, a position he has held for 50 years prior to founding Deeper Life Bible Church. Pastor Kumuyi was a mathematics professor at the University of Lagos. Deeper Life Bible Church has hundreds of churches and thousands of members across Africa, Europe, and the United States, making it one of the largest denominations in Africa. Pastor Kumuyi and the Deeper Life Church movement are known for their emphasis on Christian holiness and righteousness. Pastor Kumuyi has authored several books and publications, many of which focus on Christian living, doctrine, and spiritual growth. His writings have further extended his influence beyond the pulpit. Pastor Kumuyi is widely seen as a man of personal integrity, which has contributed to his credibility as a religious leader. The Deeper Life Bible Church, under Kumuyi's guidance, is involved in various charitable and community outreach programs, which have endeared the church to the local population and enhanced its reputation. Number 4. Pastor Ayo Oritsejafor. Ayodele Joseph Oritsejafor, known as Papa Ayo Oritsejafor, is the founding and senior pastor of Word of Life Bible Church, located in Warri, Nigeria. He became the national president of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria in February 2005, a position he held for 5 years. In July 2010, Oritsejafor was elected president of the Christian Association of Nigeria, the apex body of all Christians in the country, making him the first Pentecostal leader to hold the position. Oritsejafor was the first to launch a miracle crusade from Africa to a world audience via satellite in 1987 with evangelist Joe Martins. Papa Oritsejafor is known for his charismatic and dynamic preaching style, which has resonated with many believers. His sermons often focus on faith, prosperity, and Christian living. He has been involved in various charitable and humanitarian activities, including providing assistance to the less fortunate and advocating for social justice. His involvement in philanthropic efforts has helped him gain a positive reputation among both Christians and non-Christians. Like many famous pastors, Oritsejafor has utilized the media, including television and radio broadcasts, to reach a wider audience. His teachings and sermons are accessible to people across Africa and beyond, contributing to his popularity. Number 3. Pastor Enoch A. Adeboye. Pastor Enoch Adeboye was born into a very humble family in southern Nigeria. Having obtained a PhD in applied mathematics and taught as a professor in the university for a few years, he joined the Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG, in 1973 and served as an interpreter before he was ordained a pastor in the church by Pa Josiah Akindoyemi in 1975. Pastor Adeboye became General Overseer of the RCCG in 1981 at a time that the church was not well known. Through his visionary leadership over the years, RCCG has witnessed exponential growth with thousands of churches all over the world and millions of members, making it the fastest growing church denomination in the world in recent times. Pastor Adeboye is known for his charismatic and engaging preaching style. His sermons often draw large crowds and his messages resonate with many people, making him a sought-after speaker for revivals and conferences. He is regarded as a spiritual leader and authority in the Christian community. Many famous pastors consider him their mentor, notable among them being Bishop David Oyedepo of Living Faith. Pastor Adeboye is often described as a humble and approachable figure, which endears him to many of his followers and fellow Christians. Number 2. Bishop David Oyedepo. David Olaneyi Oyedepo is a Nigerian famous preacher and founder of the Living Faith Church worldwide, also known as Winners Chapel International. Oyedepo is presiding bishop of the Faith Tabernacle in Ota, Ogun State, Nigeria. The Winners Chapel International network of churches is located in over 300 cities in all states of Nigeria and several cities across 45 African nations in Dubai, parts of Europe, Asia, the United States, and Canada. Bishop Oyedepo is regarded as one of the pioneers of the Christian charismatic movement in Africa and has been referred to as one of the most influential preachers of the last few decades. He is the visionary founder and chancellor of Covenant University and Landmark University and was named in 2011 by Forbes magazine the richest pastor in Nigeria. Bishop Oyedepo is known for his dynamic and charismatic preaching style, which has drawn large congregations and viewership through various media channels. His sermons often focus on faith, prosperity, success, and deliverance. He has authored numerous books on Christian faith, prosperity, and personal development. These books have been widely read and translated into various languages, furthering his influence. Bishop Oyedepo's messages are broadcast on television and radio, making him accessible to a global audience. This media presence has helped spread his teachings and reach a wider range of people. Number 1. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome. Christian Oyakhilome, popularly known as Pastor Chris, is the founder and president of the Love World Incorporated. He is best known as Christ Embassy, a mega church with millions of followers in Nigeria, across Africa, and other parts of the world. Pastor Chris is known all over the world because of his daily devotional series, Rhapsody of Realities, which has been translated into over 7,000 languages, making it accessible to millions of people. Pastor Chris organizes large crusades with some garnering attendance of over 3.5 million. His healing school holds periodically every year in Nigeria and South Africa. Christ Embassy, under the leadership of Pastor Chris, has utilized television, radio, and online media extensively to spread their message. This has enabled Pastor Chris to reach a broad audience, and his sermons and programs have gained popularity among Christians around the world. Pastor Chris is known for his charismatic and dynamic preaching style. He often incorporates elements of faith, healing, prophecy, and speaking in tongues, which resonate with many members of the charismatic and Pentecostal movements. He is also involved in various charitable and humanitarian activities, including organizing events to provide medical care, education, and food to underprivileged communities. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome has written numerous books on Christian spirituality and personality development. Some of his books have become bestsellers and have helped to spread his teachings and message. Christ Embassy is also known for its gospel music ministry, which produces and promotes Christian music. The music from the church has contributed to its popularity as it appeals to a wide audience of Christian music enthusiasts. There you have it, the 10 famous pastors in Africa. Let us know who is your favorite pastor in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more relevant content. We will see you next time.